I have urged to speak about this very interesting point that I saw last night on television when I was watching the Animal Planet dog whisperer. What's his name? Caesar Milan. And I was observing how he dealt with dogs and how he actually made dogs do what he wants them to do, and how he observed the behavior of dogs. Uh, Interestingly enough, I saw very many similarities to how we humans behave and how we behave in our relationships. You may say, well, we are humans, we are not dogs, and forget about this. But keep in mind one thing, that we think we are rational beings and that we have free will, that we can decide and choose what we want to do and how we want to do things. Uh, Consider that very small part of what we do, especially in our relationships, is uh, something that we really think through. Most of the time, we react and to each other. We react to environment, and we are basically on automatic, just as the dogs are. We are trying to assert our territory. We are trying to assert our leadership, our domination over our partners, over our environment, and that is all genetically programmed. This has nothing to do with our actual intention to do so. Uh, what reminded me also the case that I had, actually a few cases that I had recently, with anger with people. When people get angry, they lash out at their partners without much consideration of about the consequences. So the dogs did do the same thing. I observed yesterday a dog which was ready to eat another little dog there, and how Caesar actually dealt with that dog. It is something we can really learn about our relationships. What we as humans do all the time, we are in some kind of a mode of a survival, where it is very important to us, although not on a conscious level, that we need to survive this situation. We need to survive this conversation. We need to take the charge of the situation. We need to provoke another person to see where they're going with this, or there are all these games that we play and we are not even aware of it. If you ask a person, are you playing these games in your relationship? They'll say, no, I don't want to play games in my relationship. Well, we are. We always play games. And I assert that 90% of our communication, at least, is playing games, and those games are mostly unconscious. So I want you to think about this and start observing yourself, what it is that you are actually doing, being on automatic. What do you do that you actually don't want to do? The point of this little video is to actually start observing how much we are driven by our conscious mind, of our neocortex here, that we actually can think and make decisions, free decisions for ourselves, as opposed to being genetically programmed to do that. Let me just give one more example about how genetically programmed we are, and we don't even realize that. We never thought of it, really. Why do men like women and women like men? It's a very simple question, but that is very crucial thing to understand. We are not attracted or sexually attracted to other animals. We are attracted to opposite sex of our own species. Well, that is programmed into us. It is not something that we choose. So there are a lot of other behaviors of ours that point to our genetic programming, as opposed to our free will. So that's for today. Tune in next time. Again, if you'd like to check out the Relationship Saver, which can improve or save your relationship, As well as next step is a gameless relationship. It's a relationship where you really don't play games anymore, and it's a road to perfect relationship, and that you can get at gamelessrelationship.com. Thank you.